Kitsch is a word you may have heard in passing, by your mum or your nan to describe something tacky. However, the concept of kitsch stems further than a simple colloquial term to describe bad taste. Kitsch comes from the German word kitchen, which means to cheapen or to smear, implying that something that is kitsch is a cheap imitation of real art. Thus, in our modern language, it became a way of phrasing one's reaction to something that they value as cheap or lacking sophisticated or aesthetic value. Objects and design that are overly sentimental, excessively ornamental, and associated with lacking substance and having superficiality. However, in a postmodern context, when approached with an open mind, we can translate the concept of kitsch to become a symbol of an omnipresent and subversive art form that applies to many human and emotional contexts. Something beneath the surface of crass excess, something that is oddly familiar, something that is human. Kitsch does not insist upon itself. The beauty of kitsch design isn't in its form or adherence to any so-called high art standards. The beauty is in its ability to transport us. It speaks to something deeper within us, the nostalgia of childhood, the passion of the present, and the hopefulness for the future. Kitsch is a relic of a shared human experience. We don't need to overcomplicate things. The beauty of kitsch is in its simplicity, it's unpretentious, to remind us of what it means to be human, imperfect and sentimental. Kitsch creates a dialogue and critique on how humans connect upon a perspective of time and taste. This entire concept is what I want to explore in my work. I want to do this specifically by creating design work and outcomes that come from a design language that is a blend of excess and ornamentation, however unpretentious and raw. I want to focus on mediums of digital and film photography, collected amphora, and conversation. I specifically want to embody a very raw, DIY, and hands-on craft approach. This can mean using pre-existing materials repurposed, playing into the fact that kitsch tends to describe objects of mass production. However, in my work, injecting them with a new meaning and purpose, aligning with the fact that kitsch design changes in the public view through cultural and societal trenches. What was once kitsch may not be in the future, and vice versa. I've taken a lot of inspiration through various practitioners in various media forms. Examples such as Petra Collins, who creates work based upon the female gaze, with visual outcomes that feel like a snapshot of a dreamlike, exaggerated version of commodified and mundane youth culture. Other artists such as Walter van Beirendonck, the Moschino fashion house under Jeremy Scott, and designers such as Betsy Johnson. Even people such as Chloe Sevigny, an actress who specifically caters to being a part of film projects that are daring, sometimes awkward, and often polarizing, making her a figure that embodies kitsch in its provocative and unapologetic sense. I want my work to have an expressive and narrative tone. I want to delve not only into exploring the significant underbelly of emotion in kitsch paraphernalia, but also how kitsch can define unexplained emotions and reactions to consumerism, and how raw human nature intersects with mass production. Asking the question, if something is mass-produced, it is produced with the intent of appealing to a wide audience. How does this sentiment then relate to its design, and how it was manufactured to relate to a present shared societal emotion? Essentially, a crossover of a shared human appearance and identity, outwards and inwards.